hello. Welcome, everyone. I'm live yet again with another All Signs. I know this is crazy. I probably had too much coffee. All right. I'm having too much coffee. I'm going, live twice for the All Signs. What's next? 3 times. We're going to be tapping onto their next actions towards you, whoever it is that you have in your mind. Okay, this could be literally anybody. For a lot of you, I do want to tell you that in case you want to book for a personal reading, you can always reach out to me through my website, sabbathtarot.com, and you can, book a reading there. All the information is there. I don't know if some of you saw my face in the previous all signs. My goodness. That was very, very not planned because I was trying to figure out the camera adjustments and I was like, oh God. Oh my God. Probably it's too late and everybody saw me. But you know what? Never mind. It's all good. I have to show my face, one way or the other sometimes. So we're going to tap onto the energy for Aries all the way to Pisces. See what is coming in. I know some of you are going to say, oh, the lights are blurry. I like it this way. I actually deliberately did it like that. So it's going to have, a little bit of a shape to it. So we'll see. What is the energy? Should we do just oracles today or should we use tarot? I'm fine with just doing oracles, but we'll see. Let me just see what else I got. Should we do oracles? You guys say. Jaded princess, you're sweet. Let me see. Let me do a poll. You guys know I can't decide for myself, so I'll just do a poll. You know what? I think it'd be really cool if we were to just do oracles today. That would make a change. You say both? I'm going to go with just oracles. I just feel guided to. And you guys are my family, honestly. Like, I come live just because I feel like this is my family. Literally. So let's see. Let's see what the energy is for everyone. I'm going to use my magical deck for today. So, are we ready? I love you too, Shannon. So nice to see you, honey. I'm going to use my sexual magic oracle deck as well. For those of you that are wondering which deck this is, sexual magic deck, okay? So let's begin. All right, are we ready? Aries, let's see. What is this person's next actions towards you? Whoever it is that is on your mind right now. Yeah, let's see in regards to you. Who's this person that you're dealing with, Aries? What's their next actions? And this is going to be applicable for the next 3 months, okay? So maybe this person could have letters N, A, L, as well as O within their name. K2 is coming up. Aries, their next actions towards you. Who is this person? Let's tap into their energy. This is someone who's trying to save something with you. Save a connection. We have the anchor at the bottom of the deck. For some of you, it could be musical, or it could be this person, or maybe you two shared musics together, songs. This is someone who's not wanting for you to drift away. Either you have been drifting away, or they feel like you could possibly drift away. They don't want to see you drifting away. Also, the months of May as well as August could be significant months. I see this person fearful of you ending the connection with them, either because you're just feeling drawn towards something else, or I don't know, there's just afraid of, like, there's a fear of losing. There's a fear of, like, an ending that's coming up at the reading, which I'll see tap onto more. Tell me more in regards to this person. We have the choice card. Yeah, for some of you, this person could feel like, I'm going to just put this here because there's nudity in the card. This could be someone who's been watching you, but at the same time, they feel like you have choices, that you could choose to be with whoever you want to be. I also feel like they stalk you a lot. This is like a stalker. That's how they're coming across. As a stalker, someone that maybe only has access to you online and that's it. Maybe someone who hasn't been seeing you, for a while. So we're going to tap onto the outcome and see where this is going to go. For some of you, they like could come by your place, or this is someone who's trying to want to come and see you, all right, at your place. Especially if you have like big windows, or if you live like on the main floor where they can come in. I don't know. This is probably sounding too creepy right now. But a lot of you, I see you connecting with this person in Gemini season. Like, again, I'm needing to say. So you could be ending up connecting with them again. I don't know. This is like very much of a, we're all in or we're all out. There's no in between. So this is someone who doesn't want something in between with you. What is the outcome? 2 cards. Mountain and Birch Rod. These are not very positive cards, to be honest with you. What do we have at the bottom of the deck? Cross. I think someone's too much stuck in the past. Meaning, like, either they're stuck on the way the other person treated them. And this could be you. Some of you, it's almost like you maybe are having a hard time letting go of how somebody treated you in the past or what they did. It's almost like you don't necessarily trust someone, or you don't you doubt that something could improve for some reason, is the energy. So for a lot of you, yeah, I honestly feel like you could be keeping your distance with this person. I think their next actions is to come towards you, to offer you something more long term, or them like telling you that they're ready for a relationship. But it feels to me like you've been through a lot with this person, or you're barely hopeful about this connection. It's almost like some of you could be even trying to cleanse your energy or connect with other people. But I do see you two connecting nonetheless within Gemini season. But with the Birch Rock card, I really feel like for a lot of you, it's like this standoffish energy. Someone like who's like, someone who hasn't made up their mind. And that was the reason why you kind of like detach yourself maybe from them. I think nonetheless, they're going to try to connect with you, but you're kind of having this like, very wary energy about you. So yeah. Next actions is pursuing you, and you kind of like being a little bit cautious or wary about it because you don't know really like what their intentions is, basically. So that's your reading. I feel like a lot of you might have been trying to punish this person, like either punish or like you've been trying to prove them like a point, like you've been trying to prove a point to them by like doing something. Even by putting up boundaries, that could be a way of you punishing them or not giving them what they want. But yeah, whoever this is, I think they weren't really decisive, and that's kind of made you be a little bit more inward. So let's tap on to Taurus's reading. All right, Taurus's energy. In case you want to book for a personal, don't hesitate. You can always, everybody's saying yes to the only oracles. Of course, we can only do oracles. That's fine. You can always book for a personal through my website, sabbathtarot.com. So I'm going to just probably pin it so everybody can see it, okay? I probably shouldn't have put this thumbnail, you guys. This thumbnail I believe is from Elvis's wedding, right? And I'm just like, oh, what a thumbnail. I probably shouldn't have chosen it. It was very, very impulsive. Okay, don't blame me. But whatever. I think it's beautiful, but I don't know. You might think different. on my website, tarot.com. There you go. Angela. Oh, you're so sweet. Dee Dee, how are you? So nice to see you. Oh, there's my family. I love seeing all of you. There you go. I just pinned it so you guys know where you can do it. All right, let's do Taurus now. Spectator. Aw, you like listening to me at work? You're so sweet. I'm happy to be listened to. It's such an honor. Thank you, honey. All right, Taurus, let's begin your reading. Their next actions. You're amazing too, Shannon. Their next actions. What is the energy? Taurus. What is the energy? Their next actions, whoever it is that is on your mind right now. Think about them. All right, and we'll see what their energy is, what their next actions are. How interesting. We have the Mushina card, which is the man, right? And the bouquet. This is someone who's not done with you, first of all. They do want to court you. Why do I feel like for some of you, literally might have like thought to yourself, is this a waste of time? Or would it be a waste of time to connect with this person maybe at a certain point? You know what, though? I think the outcome is pretty nice. I think as much as you could be thinking, oh, should I give this person a chance? You're going to end up connecting with them around summer, spring, summer. I think a lot of you have been kind of hesitant about I don't know. For some reason, I see you being very in and out or not very much investing, Taurus, in a situation because you feel like you don't know if it's worth it or not. And I think the outcome is pretty nice. Some of you could be connecting with someone with the letters J, A, N, M, as well as S, T, H. Somebody could have two J's and A's within their name, E2, but K2 is here. I just feel like you're definitely very, very sure about not wanting to waste your time. And I think this person knows it too. This is someone, their next actions is courting you. Their next actions is to court you. I feel like for a lot of you, this person could also really, really like want to be intimate with you. They want to be intimate with you. Oh, you say it's your favorite channel here. You're so sweet. Thank you for saying that. I'm glad to hear that. But you have the lily. So for a lot of you, their next action is to try to like lure you in. They're trying to lock you in. They're trying to have you be intimate with them. I think this is somebody that really wants to like court you, treat you, date you. Someone that's not done with you for sure. We're going to see about this more. Somebody either could be born in summertime or in summertime you're going to be connecting with this person. I also feel like for a lot of you, it's almost like you either could be very busy, Taurus, or there's an energy if you have other priorities. Not only love, but you also have other priorities. So let's see for Taurus. You could be leaving a lot of room for mystery. I think this person might not know who you're with, what you're doing, where you're at. I think it's things that they kind of like think about, especially at night. They fantasize about you, I think. What's their next action, Spirit, towards Taurus? Maybe no. Wow. Yeah, you have feelings. You have the feelings card, which is Gemini. So for some, you could be ending up connecting with this person around Gemini season. I also heard commitment. Maybe they're going to offer you a commitment. Okay, there's a ring here that she's kind of holding. So some of you, if you have been dating this person, it could be that they're going to like finally want to, ask you to marry them or propose something to you. I'm seeing a lot of flowers, which is again talking about like someone that wants to gift to you, somebody that wants to make you happy. They want to see you smile. They want to like treat you nice. So next action is quite lovely. What's the outcome for this connection, Spirit? Somebody could also be born in September, October, June, okay? May as well. What's the outcome? What's the outcome for this connection, Spirit, please? Only one card. Fish. That's a pretty good outcome to get, actually, I'd say. You know what I think for a lot of you, the prediction that I'm having is this person's going to only open up to you more and more. And I think they also have this fear of you having a lot of options or you being easily lured into another connection, especially if you also have water in your chart. Some of you, like maybe this person feels like you could easily replace them or you do have other connections. I just heard that song by Beyonce. You must not know about me. You must not know about me. I don't even know what that song is. But I think for a lot of you, this is somebody that knows like people have eyes on you and they have to act right. But their next actions is to be more giving, be more like open to you. I think for a lot of you who are already in a commitment with this person, they're going to only open their heart to you more and more. And they're only going to get attached to you more and more. So they're not going anywhere, basically, is what the Spirit is saying. It's funny how we have two, men in your reading, two Mushina cards, which is, maybe representing two different energies you're dealing with, or this is just talking about someone wanting to be the main person of your life or someone just coming through very intensely. So, yeah. It's almost like somebody wants for you to see like how like strong they are or something like that. I don't know. Somebody here really wants to impress you is the energy. So that's the message. I think for a lot of you can expect like communication from this person from now up until the 31st, 28th even. Maybe these numbers are going to be significant 10th as well. But yeah, it's good energy. Good reading. Let's move forward to do Gemini and see what the energy is in case you want to book for a personal. My personal website is, not my personal website, what am I saying? My official website is in the, in the chat, sabbathtarot.com. And let's see for Gemini. Gemini, what's the energy for you? Their next actions. Their next actions towards you, Gemini. Who's this that you're dealing with? And their next actions towards you. Let's see. Gemini, who are you dealing with? The person on your mind and their next actions towards you. A lot of flowers in your reading. I like it. And then you get this card. You know what I think? I think you're going to get into a very, very serious commitment with someone. The energy I see in your reading is no longer worrying about whether you're going to be with somebody or not, because you're going to literally be with them. So if you had any worries about, oh, am I going to end up with this person? What's going to happen? Especially if you have like anxiety, I think you're going to finally be with someone here and you're going to no longer think about the what ifs, should ifs, could ifs, because they're going to give you the commitment you need, or they're going to like secure a relationship with you. Okay. So you could be connecting with a water sign, earth, somebody that likes to be clean, or somebody that maybe could be going through a move, or maybe you two are moving together. But this is someone that is getting like very, very close to you intimately and getting used to you. Tell me more in regards to this person that's coming through towards Gemini. Who are they? Gemini, who is this person? Their next actions. I literally just saw a plane. So for some of you, could be soon going on a trip with this person. And these numbers could be significant. But we'll see. Their next actions towards empathy, and forgiveness. This could be someone you cooked for, or it's like they want to see like your very nurturing side. Very, very passionate person about you. Somebody's hair could be also red or deep black. Somebody could have long hair. Their next actions is like, yeah, healing you, honestly. I even feel like for some of you, this is someone that you're getting back with and you're starting all over again. That could be also possible. It could be Pisces too. But the energy I feel could be Aries too. This is someone that wants to, again, if they stop courting you, they want to court you again. Or if they stop seeing you, they want to see you again. I just see this energy of like they are not going anywhere. And they like also know that you're very, they know you're very high valued. Like, I don't know if this is just like the way you carry yourself or the way you are, but they know that like you want things done a certain way. You won't like accept just whoever, you know, you wouldn't just date whoever basically. So what's the outcome for this connection? This could be someone who works at a corporate, like they have a corporate job or they work a lot of hours. I'm hearing they don't choose to like work whenever they want. So this could be someone who maybe works for someone, or they have like someone that, yeah, they have someone that they work for. But again, you take what resonates. They could also work with their father. So maybe they have a business or something. What is the outcome? What is the outcome for Gemini? Fox. I think somebody's going to stop playing games with you. That's kind of what I'm seeing. If you've been like playing games together, and if you've been like in and out, or for some of you, this is talking about like you dealing with somebody that cannot make up their mind to be with you, I think you're going to actually start to see somebody's real feelings for you. And for a lot of you, this could be happening when you're like over this person already, or it's like you already decided you want to move on. But the outcome is, yeah, somebody being real with you, somebody not playing games with you anymore, somebody feeling like you can see through them, you know. And this could be really someone who feels a genuine energy from you, who knows that they can't just play around with you. They can't treat you however they want, because you won't forgive them, you know. So yeah, next actions is forgiveness, confession, wanting to open their heart to you. And again, for a lot of you, this could be somebody you had an ending with that you're going to get back together, or this is talking about someone who did experience some form of a separation with you. All right, so that's your message. But yeah, let's move forward to Cancer and see what the energy is. Cancer. Cancers, where are my Cancers at? Cancer. Oh my God. Cancer. There's the energy for Cancer spirit and what is happening. Cancer. Should we do a psychic session after this or what? Let's see. Wow, there's a retouch button on here. That's so cool. I had no idea. Cancer. Their next actions towards you is this, and who are you connecting with? Who are you dealing with? Their next actions. Their next actions towards you, Cancer. Oh my God, what is with all this energy? Cancer, what in the world? You have somebody that here wants to lay you down. Their next actions is to want to lay you down, wanting to conquer you, wanting to win you. I'm seeing the Knight of Wands. Could be a fire sign. Yikes, Cancer. I'm not going to say it's a bad energy. I haven't even started reading. But for some reason, no. Why does it feel like this is someone that, like, made you feel rejected at a certain point? Like, they literally made you feel like They didn't want anything serious with you. And you probably never ended up being intimate with them. Or it's like if you were intimate with them, it was like at a certain point you completely let it go because you realized you didn't want it or you wanted something more. You guys. We have number 20 could be significant. I think for a lot of you, this is somebody you have history with, like honestly. But again, if not, then that's not going to be your story. Check out your Venus, rising, moon, sun. All right, but in your reading, whoever this is showing up is someone that like wants to be intimate with you. Their next action is to be intimate with you. And maybe like you've been a tease. Maybe you never actually like been intimate with them. Maybe for some of you, you held back a lot from this person. Very similar to Gemini's reading. Tell me more in regards to this person. Their next actions towards Cancer. You guys, I'm psychic. I was literally just saying this person wants to conquer you, and we have the conquest card, right? Could be an Aries, could be a Libra, Sagittarius. Why do I feel like for some of you, this is somebody who feels like being with you is a competition. Like either other people are fighting to be with you, maybe there's another person in the picture, but this is someone who feels like they haven't like conquered you the way they wanted. I also hear like they don't feel like they're man enough for you, or they don't feel like they're woman enough. Whoever this is, they feel like they're not enough for you. And that's the reason why they're going to keep trying, because they feel like they don't have enough answers about you two's connection. I really feel like this is someone who you never like gave your body to, or like they could never see it coming with you for some reason, or I don't know. Oh my God. I think for a lot of you, like, I don't know if you protected yourself with this person, or they're like, because they didn't want anything with you, you can't completely like at a certain point withdrew your energy, but we'll see. Any other, what is the outcome for this connection, Spirit? May we know? For some of you, felt like you couldn't trust this person because they weren't loyal. All right. Again, there's a lot of red flags coming into the reading. Like, you didn't want to repeat this cycle because you felt like there were red flags. Or for some of you, it's almost like you still have feelings for them, but it's almost like you don't see it going anywhere because you feel like somebody keeps repeating the same red flags. You know what I mean? Yikes. I mean, I don't know about this one. For some of you, maybe this person made you feel like drinking because you felt so sad, or maybe you two drank together. I don't know about you reading, Cancer. What's the outcome? What's the outcome? Clouds. The outcome is you honestly moving on, Cancer. I think that at a certain point, you could be either moving, like literally moving to somewhere, or you could be moving on, because in your reading, I feel like you're going to be treated better elsewhere, or it's almost like you're going to be having other eyes on you. You know what I think? I honestly think you don't really feel good about this person because they got you confused, or it's almost like it's a game to them. You know what I mean? It's like they would do things to make you want to trust them, but at the same time, it wouldn't last. You know what I mean? I don't like it. I don't like it, to be honest with you. The outcome is you actually finding your happiness elsewhere, or you moving and then finding happiness. Either this is like a literal move, or just talking about you moving on to another energy. But for some reason, I don't see you connecting with this person. Like, again, coffin card. I feel like either you're going to end this connection, either you already ended, or you're just not going to be as intimate as you were before with this person. They're going to try, but I think it's not going to be enough for you because in your heart, you haven't forgiven them, or you can't forget the stuff that they did, right? But I always say confusion leads to a decision one way or the other. 6 says you usually represent decisions, whether it's a good decision or not. But in your reading, it's almost like, you don't want to be confused anymore by somebody. And that's the reason why you're ending something. So yeah, let's move forward to do Leo's reading. and see what's going on. In case the reading does resonate, do like, share, subscribe. And you can also book for a personal through my website, sabbathtarot.com. And let's see for Leo. After 12. How are you? How's everybody? Got 200 people in the chat, but nobody's talking. I guess everybody's listening. All right, Leo, what is the energy? Their next actions towards you. Who are they? Somebody could have a beard. Someone could have a beard. You got the best card. What in the world? Okay. Best reading ever. Best reading so far. Sabaka card. You know what? I think you're dealing with somebody. Their next actions is to actually be your life partner. Their next actions is to propose. Maybe they talked about this. Maybe they talked about the future plans with you. This is somebody who wants to get engaged, you guys. And their actions could show it to you too. Their next action is to get committed to you or get engaged if they're already committed. Or get married. Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. You know what I think? I think you're dealing with a very selective person. And they literally could compare you with anyone. Like, to be honest with you, all of us compare, at a certain point in our lives, our lovers or whatever. But I think this person already, like, I'm going to tell you a secret. This person, they compared you with with other people, like with their other options or like with other people that like they had. And they realized you're the best option, okay? Either this is because of how you treat them. Either this is because of like how loyal you are, how kind you are. I'm telling you, they compared you. They literally put you through a test. And they were like, you know what? Leo's my person because they've been so kind to me. This person literally, you think I'm joking. I'm literally telling you what I think. And this is what I'm channeling. I even think they talk about you to other people. Like they talk about like certain parts of the connection with you. Like certain, I don't want to say they kiss and tell, but they do talk about you to other people. Maybe their family, their friends. You're like the topic of the day. You're like the tea, you know what I mean? But in a good way, in a good way. Their next action is to marry you, is to propose. You could be musical or you could dance, you could sing, or they do. Their next actions, dreams. I'm telling you, this is somebody who wants to go to the courthouse with you to get married. We got the trials card, and this usually is talking about something official. Maybe they're waiting to end something as well with someone else. Or if not, this is just talking about someone who's thinking about, being with you on that level. But they have dreams about being with you. Numbers 24, 25, 35 could be signal. For a lot of you, this person could be offering you this by the end of this year, okay? They could be offering this to you by the end of this year. I would say by July, but July could be significant. Oh my. Cancer season, they could be offering you something, but watch this connection go through a change in Cancer season, and it is because of like how much they want you. Somebody could have Cancer within their chart. They dream about you. Somebody could also be a Lana fan, all right? They could listen to Lana. They could be very aesthetic. I don't know. I'm dreaming like, I'm saying like dreamy energy, like water energy. Kelly, you say I'm your favorite reader. Aw, that's so sweet. I'm so glad. What is the outcome, Leo, for you, honey? Tree. You're going to end up, if you don't watch out, you're going to end up in something very long term with this person. Like, this is going to be literally a person you can end up with for the next decades of your life. All right? Tree is the best card you can get in regards to positive messages, relationship. It literally talks about happy, long life, happily ever after. you know? Why am I hearing Shrek, you guys? I don't ever channel Shrek, but for some of you, Shrek could be significant. Maybe somebody's name starts with Shrek. You guys are gonna think I'm crazy, but didn't they go to like somewhere far, far away or something like that at the end of the movie? I don't know. You're gonna be somebody's Shrek or Fiona. You're gonna end up like going to somewhere with them and never coming back, or not saying they're ugly, all right? And if you remember, both of them were ogres, all right? So if you're gonna think my partner's ugly, maybe you're ugly too. I'm kidding, okay? I'm joking because some of you take the messages way too literal. Does that mean they're ugly, Sab? You guys, it's a cartoon, please. It's a cartoon. What, do you think you're gonna stay Fiona forever, the human version, and then your partner's gonna be ugly for? No. All right. Put 2 and 2 together. What do you get? You say their babies were really cute. Honestly, the babies were scary. Every time I would say the babies, I'd be like, who came up with like this version of the baby ogre? Like, it was just like too crazy. I couldn't even watch it. I was like, oh, especially the dream that the Shrek had. Oh my God, I could not. I could not. I could not. No. I was like, you could be together. Y'all could be together. Don't have children. Like, what is even that? Like, no. um, but I'm telling you, you're gonna be somebody's Fiona. You're gonna go somewhere far, far away. You're gonna live in a, you're not gonna be having a swamp. Hopefully not. You're not gonna be, no. You're gonna be living somewhere luxurious. We all know you're a Leo, all right? I'm not gonna go off. But yeah, again, I'm telling you, somebody's gonna not, maybe for me to say that, this person actually doesn't have any options. Like, or it's like they see you as their only, I'm done. I'm not gonna. I know the cross watchers are gonna be mad at me after this reading. But the thing with Shrek, you guys, I'm just interpreting, okay? Don't interrupt me. I'm literally just telling you what the messages are and why I heard what I heard. The thing with him was he always, like, always hated people too. He never wanted anybody close, and he hated love, as far as I can remember. The only thing that would make him happy was food. And then she literally showed up, and, they were soulmates. They got together, and they had children, and they, just saying. That could happen to you if you're single watching me. And the only thing that makes you happy is food, and you run away from people, either in public or online. You just don't want to interact with anyone, So yeah. The outcome is, I'm telling you, you guys, I am seeing the outcome being like children, okay? So you could end up having children with this person if you don't watch out. Just saying. You could end up pregnant. You could end up having children with someone, because I'm getting a stork, and that usually talks about children, connections that really last. You're gonna, if you have been wanting a long-term relationship, and if you have been wanting to move in, that will happen. That will happen. I even feel like for a lot of you, this person's going to be the reason why you move. Like, you're literally going to move because of them. Like, they're going to make you, or they're going to suggest it to you. But if you ask me, Shrek was really romantic. There was nothing wrong with him. Like, who cares about looks anyways? Like, that's going to fade away one way or the other. Just, it's like him treating her right. That was enough, right? Okay. But yeah, the outcome is very nice. I think a lot of you could possibly end up like moving in or having a kid by Aquarius season next year. I'm just saying, if you don't watch out, Leo, you could end up having children at any time. Just, just letting you know. You say it's like the Beauty and the Beast. I'm done with that example. What's with me and coming up with these examples where the guy is like the ugliest? You know what I mean? Like, what's that trying to say? Some of your numbers, I already said this, 24, 35, and 34, 25 could be significant numbers. And July too. but yeah. You can also book for personal through my website, sabbathtarot.com. And let's do Virgo. Watch now, somebody's gonna comment, oh, actually, you know what's Sabbath? My partner does look like Shrek. And they'd be sending me emails with all the photos attached. You guys have no idea how crazy people are. Like, and in a good way. I really like it. Like, it's entertaining, actually. And I love it. I live for it. Are you serious? I'm not saying it in a way to say, like, I'm nagging it about it. No. All right, Virgo. Like Sabbath. You were right. They do kind of look like Shrek. They do be ugly a little bit. Okay, Virgo. What's the energy there? Sending love from Ottawa. Oh, wow. You're not far from me. Are you guys ready for Canada and US to be one or no? I got asked that question today and I was like, you know what? That would be so easy because I could literally go anywhere I want in US. Now I can't. I think it'd be cool. I don't know. I'm not political in any way. Virgo. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I don't watch the news, to be honest with you. I live in a cave. I don't care. And it's interesting. A reel some time ago showed up in my feed. And somebody was saying we're not supposed to know anybody's business because we're literally made to live simple lives. And the minute we watch the news, we're always like worrying about what other people say. And I'm like, you're so right. That's literally society's way to control us, to always get us worrying about other people and not ourselves. I'm like, this is so right. All right. Virgo. Their next actions. Let's get this reading done. Okay, I need to go eat. Virgo, their next actions. Maybe they're a foodie you're dealing with. Virgo, their next actions. This person and their next action. I shuffled a lot. And the ring card is here. Amazing. This is somebody who's stressed. And you asked me why. This is somebody who wants to be with you forever and ever. And they're stressed because they're having negative thoughts about it not happening. This is somebody who wants you. This is somebody who's thinking far, far with you. This is someone who, like, literally, the minute they met you or the minute you were together, something just clicked in their head, like, ding, like, this is my person. I gotta be with them. For some of you, this is somebody who could possibly ask you to move in with them, or that's their, like, why am I whispering? That's their, like, plan to move in with you or be closer to you. I think this is somebody, if you two are long distance, that want to be closer to you. This could be moody. Okay, somebody moody or somebody that tends to really, again, have anxiety or worry a lot about things. They worry a lot and they could even be a little bit insecure, but they're showing up as wanting to have a commitment with you, wanting to have more. All right. I think for a lot of you, this person might have had a lot of bad experiences in the past too. We have moving on card. Yeah, that's literally the Virgo card, triumph and awareness. This is someone who wants to be the only one for you. If there's also arguments here and there, this is someone who wants to, like, get back with you. I feel like for a lot of you, this is also a person who's, like, saying goodbye to other people because of you as well, Virgo. They could come from a different background as well. I mean, look at what she's wearing. She also looks a little bit like Middle Eastern to me for some reason, or Spanish, Latino. But this is someone who's, like, again, like I said, they're very cautious. They're very worried. They're very wary of, like, their heart because it's been broken before. They might even tell you this. They could also be the jealous type. It's like one thing they don't see and they're gonna like go crazy, you know what I mean? Like if something happens and they sense that something could be going on, they're gonna like make a whole deal out of it. Am I right or am I right? Could be a Leo as well, or have Leo in their chart. What's the outcome? For some of you, this person might like stalk you and see like what other people say on your social media. I'm just looking at all these men. All right, so they might like want to have you to them. What's the outcome? Okay. They want you to improve of them. They want you to approve of them, and they want you to, for a lot of you, this is again someone who's really looking for something stable, and they want to make sure you want the same thing. Another message I see is they're trying to heal themselves because of you. I also feel like they come from maybe a family where they dealt with someone toxic, perhaps their mother, or they have bad, maybe not a bad connection, but it's like they want to let go of their past and they want to look forward to the future and they want to have you as a part of their future. And the key card is a very nice card to get. Sometimes it can represent, finally having something and not having to worry about losing it or not being able to achieve it. So for a lot of you, you could possibly end up with this person at last. But yeah, this is someone that like knows what it takes to be in a relationship. And they don't want to, I just heard they don't want to like repeat the same mistakes or they don't want to repeat somebody's like behavior. So I don't know if they have bad memories from someone, but it's like they don't want to, yeah, they don't want to repeat something ever. Will you pass your exam in May? I say yes, Lydia. You're very smart. Why not? Okay, let's move forward to Libra. That was your reading. In case you want to book for personal, do so by writing to me on my website, sabbathtarot.com. All right, Libra. Libra, what's the energy for you? Their next actions and what's happening. Libra, Libra, what's this person's actions? Let's see, and who are they? You have the Storks card. This is someone who's going to visit you soon. Their next actions is to visit you soon, is to connect with you, is to come and see you at your place. For some of you could be very, very well off or you could do well for yourself. This could be someone who feels like you're very much at peace. You're very much at a peaceful and abundant point of your life. That's how they see you. Their next actions is to see you and to see whether they can take things off, take things off. What am I hearing? This could be somebody who wants to get laid, or just saying. Or it's like they want to see if they can take the connection off the ground. All right. I wasn't sure what I was hearing for a minute. All right. This could be somebody who wants to be with you intimately. Maybe they see you always with clothes on, you know what I mean? I'm done. I'm done, you guys. I gotta go and eat. What's the energy for Libra? Their next actions towards you. Self-confidence, transgression, harmony. You trigger this person. And I think you also tease them. Why do we make them... for some reason, I feel like you make them feel like they're not enough. Like they don't earn enough. Like they're not enough. Every time they're with you, like they feel triggered in one way or the other. And I think for some of you, it's also your like independence that triggers this person in a way. All right. David, you always Come and say hi from your sailboat in France. That is crazy. Every time I see your comment, you're here from France on your sailboat. Isn't that crazy? All right. In your reading, Libra, all I'm seeing is somebody who's you trigger them, you make them feel like they could, you know, like lose you, you could do better. Then why do they deal with you? If somebody's so insecure, why do they deal with you anyway in the first place? You trigger them, but they're still with you. I don't understand. Like, what's this person's problem? Waiting. Somebody could make this person wait a lot. I think they feel the chemistry with you, but you make them wait. You make them wait and yearn and long for things. And it could even be that maybe like some of you have never been intimate, or I don't know, you make them wait. All right, don't ask me. You know better. You make them wait. They could even have a lot of pictures from you, or they could look at your pictures. I did not ask for an 18 plus reading, all right? Just give me a normal reading on a Thursday night, and I'm good. What's the outcome? What's the outcome? The outcome is this person dropping their other connections because of you, or seeing whether they can have you fully. You know what? If I were you, I wouldn't trust it. Because in your reading, you're literally, I feel like for some of you're dealing with somebody who could be keeping their options open. And they've been kind of messing around. Just saying. I don't like that fox energy. I don't like that energy. And it's saying another I don't like that. I think for some of you, I'm going to tell you a secret, all right? So listen up. The reason why this person has been feeling insecure and triggered by you is because probably other people would be open to them. And they would literally be open to doing anything with them. But you probably had your own boundaries. And that's what triggered the hell out of this person. I think what is different about you is you never let go of your boundaries, all right? You never let go of your boundaries. So the outcome is pretty positive. It is talking about like coming towards you, trying to begin something with you again, trying to work on the connection, heal on the connection. But for some reason, I see you being very cautious to let this person back in your heart, to be honest with you. I don't know. It's reminding me of a reading I just did, and I think it was cancers. Somebody could be having cancer in your chart too. But you could be dealing with this person from now up until 3 months. Someone could also be born in March, November, and October. All right, those months could be significant. Aquarius energy is coming through, and fire. All right, let's move forward. Let's move forward to Scorpio. Scorpio, what's the energy? Their next actions towards you. Let's see. Are you guys happy I went live today or what? Are you happy? I don't know why. 2 people called me today Georgina. I was like, who the hell is Georgina? 2 people. Like, is that you, Georgina? I was like, are you talking about the Georgina that got married to that guy, the football player? I don't even remember you guys. I was like, what the hell? Are you saying I look like that? Come on now. I'm like, oh my God, Georgina. Is that you? I was like, oh, no, honey, that's not me. All right, what's the energy for Scorpio and what's happening? What's the energy for Scorpio and what's happening? I just wasn't sure who it was. That's what got me confused. So I had to look it up. But I wasn't sure even. I don't even know now. Scorpio, their next actions towards you. Who is this person and who are you dealing with? Their next actions towards you. Clover. Somebody who's hoping things will get better between you two. Somebody who's hoping. They could be very alone right now, or they could be lonely. They could be used to their loneliness. They could be used to like being alone. It's like born to be with someone, but forced to be alone type of energy. You know what I mean? This is someone who's wanting for things to get better. Maybe you're also not speaking with them, or you two are far from each other. This is someone who's hoping things would change between you two is something I'm seeing. I'm seeing wrath. Yeah. I don't know if there's been like, this is somebody who doesn't want to lose you. They don't want to lose you. They also feel like at a certain point, maybe like something happened and this commitment was tested between you two. Maybe somebody wasn't loyal, or someone's fidelity was questioned, you know. Letters M, C, F, D, as well as L, T could be significant, J2, R as well. But yeah, I think for life, this is somebody who's hoping for things to get better. All right, really hoping for things. And I also think like they could be either planning to come and see you or visit you, or this is someone that also is wanting for things to get calmer. They want for you to also calm down, or it's like they want to reconnect with you, basically. Yeah, this could be somebody who's far from you, who's waiting to like they're waiting to make a change. They're waiting for things to get better. I keep hearing that. I don't know why. What's the outcome? What will happen here between Scorpio and this person? Of the dog energy. I think this is someone who's realizing you're there forever after, like you're their end all be all, because of how many hardships you've been through with them. I also feel like in case they underestimated you or your feelings, it's something they're going to realize, that they always loved you, that you were the one for them. The outcome is someone being like annoyed, or someone being like upset. Tell me more. The key. I think at a certain point things are gonna definitely improve between you two, but someone could be upset, or someone could not necessarily be feeling well right now, whether actually physically, emotionally, or just in general about this connection. But the outcome is pretty positive. It is talking about communication. And time-wise, I'm seeing within the next 33 days, could be even happening. 11th, I just heard. Somebody could also be having soup. I just heard soup, or smelled it at least. I don't know if someone's sick, but they're going to get better. But also months of October, November could be significant months as well. December too. But yeah. Someone's going to reach out definitely. So for this reading, I'd say there's going to be communication. Their next actions is to communicate with you and talk to you and initiate things with you, plan things with you, all right, for things to get better. This is someone who really wants to work on the connection. So yeah. Let's move forward to do Sagittarius, and what is the energy? What is the energy for Sagittarius, and what is happening for you? I'm reading you to filth. I like hearing that. I like reading people to filth. Sag, let's see what the energy is for you, honey. I gotta put this all do not disturb. All right, Sag, what is the energy? What is the energy for Sagittarius, and what is happening for you, honey? What is the energy for Sag, and what's happening, honey, for you? Their next actions towards you. Who is it that you're dealing with? We shall see. Aw, they have feelings. That's so cute. Someone who has feelings. I just heard that song, You Are My Sunshine, My Only Sunshine. This could be someone that maybe has Leo in their chart, Virgo. I just heard fire. This is someone who waits for you. Their energy towards you is very, very loving and very emotional, very romantic. You seem, though, very mysterious to them. I think what gets them is the fact that you're unpredictable at times, or sometimes they can't read you. They can't know what's going on in your head or where you're at with them, you know? Their next action is just to be closer to you and to like show you signs that they're going to be there forever with you. For some of you, there could be a date or a very cute like getaway between you two, maybe travels as well. It's so cute. Oh, you say you sing that song every single day to your new baby. That's so crazy. That's so cute. I like that song actually. It's very, very cute. What is the energy for Sagittarius and what's this person's next actions towards you? To get like to propose something to you. I think this person really feels safe with you. For some of you, maybe you've taken baths together before, or you've been with one another very close and very like physically close. This is someone that loves that like about you two. They love the fact that when you two are very, very close together. All right. So I think for a lot of you, this is someone, their next actions is like to make sure you're not going anywhere or you're not feeling tempted by any other connection but with them. This is somebody who worries. You know how like dogs sometimes smell you, and if they would smell another dog, they would like bark. This is somebody who's kind of territorial about you. Maybe they're from your dog or they could have a dog, but somebody who's very loyal. Again, they're showing up as someone very loyal. All right. Very cute though. This is somebody who wants to trust you as much as they have like trust issues. They want to trust you. Where's the outcome? Where's the outcome for Sagittarius? You guy. I'm psychic. I'm telling you, I don't need cards at this point. You're going to end up with this person. And I think the reason why you're going to actually be with this person is the fact that they're going to offer you something very stable that nobody's ever done. If you thought the dating game was a crazy game, if you thought out there the only people you meet with is unavailable people that are non-committal, guess what? Your days come. You're going to end up with somebody who's very, very, very loyal, and not only they say it with words, but they also show it through their actions that they're very, you're going to end up in a relationship. And is it with a Leo or somebody that has Leo in their chart? Because Leo literally got the same energy as you. You could even end up traveling with this person. If you two are far, you could even end up like living closer or moving in. They could even come from a different background, but I'm telling you, you're going to end up in a relationship before you know it. Could be an earth or water sign too. You're going to be speaking the vows to someone, okay? For some reason, I'm hearing the vows in my head. All right, I don't even know what they are. Till death do us part or something like. You're going to be saying that. You guys, I've never heard this before. You could very well end up someone with this person, and they could be also a foreigner. Watch out for somebody foreigner or someone that is foreign to you. All right. So those are the messages for you. Let's move forward to do numbers 13, 18, and 20 could be significant to do Capricorn and see what the energies are. And what's happening for Capricorn? Capricorn. You guys, I have such a backache. Ugh. Capricorn, their next actions towards you. Who is this and what do they want? How do they feel? Their next actions. I might go on a short break, you guys. I'll be right back, all right? Give me a tiny bit of a time and I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Be right back. Okay, are we here? All right, let's do Capricorn and see what the energies are for Capricorn. What's happening? Capricorn, their next actions towards you. What's happening? What is the energy for you, honey? And what do you need to know? Their next actions towards you, Capricorn. Who are you dealing with? Their next actions towards you. Let's see. Key. They're going to come and see you at your place, or they could want to invite you over. This is someone who wants to take things to the next level. Wherever they're at whatever stage of the connection, they're wanting to take it to the next level. For some of this could be someone who potentially want to buy something for you as well, like put a down payment, or it could just be representing someone that also is very wealthy or has a lot as well. But they're showing up as someone who wants to take the connection further with you. I also feel like for some of you, they could want something way deeper with you than what it shows. I think for some of you, this person's kind of trying to hold it together or not get carried away by the fact that they have feelings for you. They could be an earth sign, Pisces, Cancer, as well as Scorpio too. We'll see. I think they're trying to hold themselves back or they get carried away when it comes to you because they don't want to like mess things up, but they do want something very meaningful with you and they want to take their time. Capricorn, let's see. Their next actions towards you. What are you dealing with? Transgression, calling back. What's that Dua Lipa song again? Let me in love again. Na, na, na. Maybe you make them believe in love again for me to channel that. I don't even know what the song is, but in your reading, you're showing up as like making someone believe in love again, making them heal. Maybe for some of you, this person like really had to go through a lot of maybe like tough times or endings or betrayal. But I think the thought of you really makes them feel happy. I also think this is somebody that like, I don't know. It's like they want to get used to you. They want to spend more time with you. Somebody could also have a motorcycle or want one as well. What is the outcome for this connection, Spirit? Somebody could have like high heels, or you could wear high heels as a woman, or somebody could also have cats. Around the time you see ladybugs, you could connect with this person or be seeing them. Ladybugs also represent luck, right? So there's luck in regards to this connection. And again, this is somebody who really feels grateful for this connection because they have been treated badly before as well. Any other messages in regards to Capricorn? Tower. What is the outcome? Again, the key, you guys. That is such a great energy. You have the key again. You have the key two times. Numbers 33 could be significant. Letters key L, Y, R-I-E, as well as C-H could be significant as well. Or I, yeah, I, or B. But in your reading, I'm seeing somebody wanting to offer you something much more, and they could trust you to the point where they want for you to sleep with them or like sleep over with them. I don't know. It doesn't matter how like fresh this connection is. I just really feel like this is someone who does see the potential, and they know right from the get-go if you're their person or not, and they feel like you are, you know? But the outcome is very, very nice. I even feel like for some of you, you're going to get this person out of like a very lonely phase of their life. Not saying you should be their therapist. I just mean you're going to be playing this like catalyst role of making them heal and curing them, healing them, and making them believe in love again, which is a great energy. Okay, so the outcome is things moving forward and only to the greatest places between you two, and possibly moving in, or talks about moving in or meeting each other's like family as well. So that's something I'm seeing. Let's move forward to do Aquarius' reading. In case the reading there is any, do like, share, subscribe. And we're going to see what the energy is for Aquarius and what's happening for Aquarius. Aquarius. Their next actions towards you, Aquarius, who are you dealing with? Their next actions towards you. Who are you connecting with? Somebody could have letter A within their name, Aquarius. Maybe their name starts with an A or ends with an A. We'll see. Their next actions towards Aquarius. This is someone who could be trying to settle down, or you make them feel like they should settle down. I don't care how young this person is, or in how many people they've been dating, or how many times they've been keeping their options open. I think this is someone that you make them feel like they should settle down, or now is the great time to settle down. Maybe they're going to tell you they want to settle down. You know what? I think you have certain beliefs, Aquarius, and this person's going to try to adapt to those beliefs or values. Let's say you're going to tell them you only want to be with somebody who's thinking long term. They're going to try to offer you that. Or you're going to say, you only deal with people that do this and that. They're going to try to do that. I don't know. For some reason, I'm seeing a very adaptive person, or someone that also listens to you, somebody that wants to offer you stability. They could also want a child. They already either have a child or they want a child with you. All right, is something I'm seeing. Do we have any other messages in regards to Aquarius, in regards to this connection, their next actions? We have 3 cards. Moving on, surrendering, fulfilling. Why do I feel like for a lot of this person tried to release you at a certain point? Or they kind of like put this whole connection on hold because they wanted to deal with other people, or they feel like it wasn't going anywhere with you. But nonetheless, you kept your boundaries the same. I think you didn't change, but they changed up a lot on you. They switched up a lot on you. And it could be because they weren't looking for anything serious, or maybe for some of you, it's like this person kind of like wasn't looking for anything like meaningful. I don't know. For some reason, I get them like being open with other options. They were maybe intimate with other people as well. Ugh, I don't like that. But this is someone who like cannot seem to surrender and like give up on this connection. And I think it's because they feel very like, they feel as if they would like lose a part of themselves, or they would like lose it. Yeah, lose a part of them. They will like let go of something very valuable. So again, I think this person knows you're wanting all those beautiful things, but at the same time, they can't offer it to you right now because of whatever circumstance. For some of you, it could even be that you're ending up with someone else at a certain point. I'm predicting this. Either you're going to end up with someone else and you're going to leave them hanging, or they're going to not have a choice but to move on because you're already somebody else's. All right. That's kind of my prediction, but what is the outcome? I think you were too nice to this person at a certain point for some reason. Their next actions is to be all up and under you and try to win you. Try to win you from somebody else as well. But honestly, I think their next actions. I think this is somebody who's going to really be persistent about seeing you, meeting with you. And they're going to try to, the outcome is like them trying to convince you to be with them, when you pursue you, them trying to convince you that like they are someone that you could be with. How the tables have turned, really. I mean, I don't know. I think their next actions, is to try to meet up with you, is to try to, like make things go back to normal. But in your reading, you're showing up like feeling more fortunate than before, opening your heart. And I'm seeing the Ace of Cups, which could be for some of you connecting with someone totally new and totally different. But in your reading, I don't see you reaching out. I don't see you, chasing after nobody. And I only feel like for some of you, definitely there could be another person in the picture. And for a lot of you, could be meeting this person this year. All right. But it's showing up as someone that you have a lot of things in common with. You feel like you're birds of the same feather, or you feel like you have a lot of things that you do click on. But for some reason, I don't see you connecting with this person on the same level you did before. And I think they want to only connect with you because out of like, it's very much reminding me of a reading I did. Like, was it Cancer? I think it was Cancer's reading. Like this sense of can they win you again? It's almost like very prideful to me. It doesn't feel genuine. It feels like very prideful. It sounds like someone would do something out of their pride because they don't want to lose a certain competition. Feels very Aries to me, you know? So I don't think if it's very genuine, this energy. Especially if you do have some kind of a history where you feel like they weren't being fully in the connection, you know? So that's the energy. I feel like the outcome is you realizing you can do better, or you have other options, or you have better, like other connections that are more abundant, you know? So that's the energy. Very interesting reading though. I don't know whether they like don't care about kids, or for some of you, I don't know why I hear that. Like maybe they told you they don't want to have kids just yet. Something with kids, like you wanting kids and them not wanting, or them not cooperating, you know, in some kind of a way. Maybe this is somebody who's childish, you know, I don't know. But that's the message. Let's move forward to Pisces and see what the energy is for Pisces. Pisces, their next actions towards you. Who is this? Their next actions. Who are you dealing with? Pisces. Who else do you know that goes to do all signs twice in a day? That's crazy. I don't know if I know anybody but myself. Pisces, let's see. What is the energy for you, Pisces? Their next actions. Who's this person coming through? Their next actions towards you. The dedication. I love all of you. I mean, I told you, you feel like my family. Their next actions. I love you, Shannon. So happy to have you here. I'll do a psychic session soon where I'm going to answer members, most likely tomorrow, but we'll see. Pisces, let's see for you, their next actions. Next actions is having a heart-to-heart conversation. Look at how pretty that card is. I'm going to just take a picture of it because of how pretty it looks. For some of you, could be dealing with a musician or artist, or someone that you share a lot of music with, maybe somebody's creative or likes, you know, feminine things, creative things. Maybe they even gave you a letter before. I don't know, for somebody that could be representing something, but a confession, that's their next action, is to confess something to you. Could be something that's going to be like a little bit like a relative, I just heard. So maybe they're going to say it to you out of nowhere. It's like, oh, you know what? I always have feelings for you, or something like that. But I think this is someone that, like, yeah, they dream about you. They have dreams about you guys. They have dreams about you. This is somebody who dreams about you. They could even think about you when they're sleeping. I even feel like for some of you, this person dreams about you being with other people. I'm telling you, if I hear something, it very well means it's true. All right. So for some of you, either this person pictures you being with other people, or they feel like you've moved on, or you're dealing with someone else. But for some reason, they don't picture you alone. Maybe this is also someone intuitive, or that's just their assumption. But I think the way they see you is like you're connecting with other people, or you're letting other people court you or date you, that you're open. They definitely could have water in their chart. Tell me more about this connection. Maybe to had a disconnection for me to hear this connection. Tell me more in regards to their actions, their next actions. Discovery. This is somebody who didn't have enough time to discover you. They could have Leo in their chart too, or Capricorn, Aquarius. This is someone who feels like they didn't have enough time to discover all parts of you. And maybe some of you hid yourself. Maybe some of you sabotage this connection, or this is just talking about like, they haven't had enough time with you just yet, you know? So this is someone that feels like they want to discover you more, and they want to know more about you. But with the transgression, either you went through a glow up or they feel like you are changing. You're changing your ways. You're thinking differently. All right. This also could be like maybe talking about you ending up with someone else. But this is someone who knows they don't have enough time and they need to do something about you, like changing your mind. Is that energy? Somebody could also like snakes or reptiles. I think I had a dream about snakes some time ago. What is the outcome about this connection, Spirit? May we know. We have the stars, the mountain, and the tree. I think this is someone that nonetheless wants to have you in their life. It doesn't matter if you two are going to end up staying friends or if you two are going to end up together. Just someone who's going to want you to be a part of their life regardless. And for some of you, pay attention to how hard things are in regards to this connection, because I always say if a connection's meant to be, you're going to end up together nonetheless. The reason why I say that is because for some of you, there has been a couple of different moments between you and this person maybe where one or the other gave up on this connection. And I always say, I don't know if you heard me say, I always say if a connection's strong enough, it's going to overcome any barrier. It's going to overcome any form of a challenge because of its strength. So a lot of you, maybe this is also a test that this connection is going through. You're going to see whether this connection is strong enough to overcome whatever there is. But as the outcome, you do still get the tree, which is talking about this person's going to be in your life nonetheless, whether as a friend, whether as a lover, whether as someone who's going to always admire you, always remember you. I just really feel like it's such a dreamy and such a beautiful energy that you wouldn't want to miss out on in your life. You know, it feels to me very, very loving. It feels very sweet. So maybe you always felt like this connection was very sweet for you. Can we get one more card? Spirit. House. What is the house about? Somebody could be moving at a certain point, or someone could be ending up moving in. All right. Clover. Somebody could end up moving to somewhere else, or this is also talking about what is it saying? Tell me more. Ring. Is somebody going to get involved, or is someone's going to stay in the relationship that they have already? I was going to say, for some of you, this person could be someone who's going to like have to choose between you and someone else. But I'm telling you, remember my words, and I'm saying it to you. If it's meant to be, it will be. All right. I think it's the outcome. Someone's going to move to somewhere else where, I'm hearing that might be problematic, or they might be a little bit more distant. Or this is also talking about someone who's going to end up like staying in the same situation they are, or having to choose between two different people. It's just the outcome. You're not going to lose touch either way, but at the same time, this person has to make up their mind about wanting to have you as their forever person, and whether they want to put an effort about this connection and being with you. That's kind of what it's saying. Very, very beautiful. Like very beautiful and very interesting way to like that it all came up as a reading. I think for me as a reader, it was really interesting to read this this reading. So yeah, numbers 16, 5 and 25, 35, 34 and 19 could be significant. But yeah, I think for a lot of you, this is either like a long-term friend or someone from your past life, because they literally are showing up as someone who feels extra, extra familiar to you, like extra. And you could have just met them like, I don't know, 2 days ago, right? So that's your reading. Beautiful reading, beautiful reading. Crazy reading. So in case you want to book for a personal, I love that star card. That's one of my favorite cards ever. And in case you want to book for a personal reading, do so by writing to me to my email, sabbathtarot@gmail.com, or sabbathtarot.com, my official website. You can always, reach out and see. There's a form you need to fill in there, nothing too crazy. And you can also What you can also do is become a member where you can ask your questions during the psychic session from me. Each member gets to ask one question. It's one question per member through all the psychic sessions, or you can do a super chat every time I go live for the membership or for the psychic sessions. What are my thoughts on collective readings? I like them. Why not? I really like to do them. And honestly, I don't see a difference between a reading that's specifically done for a particular sign or a collective reading. I don't see a difference. It's just like if it rings true, it rings true. You know? That's my idea. So yeah. So with all of that being said, you guys, I'm gonna go. I love all of you. I'll be doing a psychic session very soon. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me. This was such a coffee infused reading because I literally had coffee and I was like, you know what? Let's do another live. Let's do another two hours, you know? It's like I just cannot sit down. So thank you for everything. Thank you to my moderators and also members. I am so grateful for each and every one of you so much. And yeah, if you want to do the timestamps, feel free to do so. I might do them a little bit later. I'm sending my kiss. Hope you enjoyed it. My embrace, and I'll see you within the next live. All right, take care. Bye bye. Bye. Love you. Bye 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 bye.